Race 3 of the theater style final. We have the opportunity for two teams to win this championship. That's Brazil and the Swedish. As we can see here, lots of teams fighting not to be over early. Tight battle here. Portuguese on 8 points. 10
seconds. 10 seconds to go to the start. Everyone's right up on that line. No Portac starters this time. Looks like to me like Jon Ladha over. Along with a couple other boats, but we'll see what they've issued an all clear on that. So obviously they're all fine. Who's emerging here? We got Brad Funk showing his starting skills once again. Sounds to me like a jury decision. And turns being taken by Tyler McDonald. He's in the gun for the championship. Oh, so emerging here we have Can 68, Jon Ladha. He's on 5 points. Can't win the championship here, but he can certainly make a dent in it. But then we've got the Brazilians, also front row starting. They've looks to me like they've maybe fallen into Brad Funk's line, but still, if a second would be enough for them to win. They're on 8 points, and they only need to be top 3 in this race without the Swedes being top ahead of them. The Swedes are down on 7 points, and they haven't had a great start. They're in the Carl Fraser Brand boat. They are still at 0 points. They're the ones who moved forward from the last round. They're going to actually probably get the points on this race. Keep themselves in a good position here. They're going to be riding some nice motorboat waves on that starboard lane line. So
yeah, nothing like taking advantage of the motorboat waves.
Totally illegal, 1 foot per wave.
I know about up. New rules.
New rules. You can hop any which way.
And you're right, Trevor. They're going to cross for the lead here.
Yeah, that was as long as they're on the starboard lane line, they're looking pretty. They're going to at least get themselves back into this championship. Ladha, Newfoundland screecher up crossing his stern.
He's having another good race here.
Yeah, he's going to make a dent in this series.
Top 5 are all really close here, so everyone's looking to try and score points.
Ladha has that starboard advantage, though. Looks like he'll cross in front of both Finland and Austria.
Austria ducking and taking the then tacking.
Funk is ahead of Ladha, but I don't think he can cross.
He's under tacking. We'll see if he can make it.
I don't think he'll lay that mark.
And then we've got the Brazilians taking the opposite choice, and they are ducking. And then they'll set themselves up for a fast rounding and clean sailing.
So Pesch and Bird round first.
What do you think? Is Funk going to make it there? He's certainly giving it all the English he can. He's going to be real slow if he does make it. And look at that, safely around. The Brazilians will try and shorten up the gap there and try and make it come.
Brazil not in contention to win this series.
Not right now. 5th will not get them any points, and they need 2 points to win the championship. But they're in that low controlling position we talked about last night. Right now, the boats outside them can't foul them. They can't go onto port, but the Brazilians getting out of that situation.
But they
jibe early and trying to avoid having any as much bad air as possible. In a fleet race, of course, you can't just concentrate on any one boat. You got to take care of them all.
Ladha hitting the boundary and jibing.
Up at the front here, yeah, Jon Ladha.
And actually, if you go back to the boundary bend, now you've got Austria and USA 9 about to hit the boundary. You're going to have a simul jibe situation here. Funk's going to jibe on top of the Austrians and perhaps take their win. I don't think he's close enough to execute that maneuver the way it's meant to be.
Just slightly over flattened his boat there. Our laser sailor using his body to try and get this boat in.
Now Ladha's actually back in this series. Ladha's in first here, I think. He can't cross ahead of Pesch and Bird. But
he's going to be inside the 3 boat length boundary, so he's going to have room at these leeward marks.
Yeah, he's going to have room right there. Good call. That's absolutely right.
He's just going to go straight through, yeah, and go into the short. He'll have one less tack for the next beat. Oh wow! So Jon Ladha.
That's interesting. I don't think there's a protest call, but
definitely close racing. Jon Ladha decided he wanted to go straight gate and wasn't on starboard, wasn't on the inside, so he had to let Pesch in. And sure enough, the young guys who advanced from the qualifying round, they did get round inside, but to be honest, Jon has now kept his momentum and is better boat now.
This will be a very interesting situation on the starboard boundary. As Pesch and Bird and Ladha, they can get to the starboard boundary.
And that's the
pass there, Trevor. At the leeward marks, we've just seen the Brazilians get inside of both Funk and the Austrians. They're in the points now. They're on 2 points, which would be enough to win the championship. Brad Funk got sandwiched. They're on 8.
They're on 8. Huh? You're right.
And so what the Brazilians need to do here is come in and keep these points. Meanwhile, the battle for the lead, Jon Ladha's coming up to the boundary, going for his tack.
Just tack cleanly on the starboard, and that's it. Bird actually coming right up on that boundary and touching it. That's okay.
It is legal to touch it, and they obviously wanted as much space as they could to...
Now what's interesting here is Pesch and Bird are on the ley line. I'm not sure about Ladha.
And here's the Brazilians trying to take the championship here. They are also using as much boundary width as they can.
They're pushing it.
Trying to make the ley line out. What do you think they're going to do looking ahead?
I think they might make it because remember we do have some tide moving that way.
There is a little upwind tide, yeah. So the Brazilians there could be in the money.
I think Ladha's going to make that mark, and so will Brazil, as long as they don't get too much gas from Pesch and Bird.
Tight racing here in the Austrians, still in 4th place, still in the points. Brad Funk will be looking to try and get back. We saw him pinch and round the mark in 3rd on the first beat, and that would have scored him 2 points, but here we're down and he'll likely be out of the points. Brazilians have a lot of work on to make that mark, I think, but mind you, since both the others made it.
Ladha made it cleanly, Brazil was on that line.
Yeah, okay. Jon Ladha looking to take his 2nd straight win here.
That's correct.
Plus his 1 point, no points on entry, so that'll take him up to 8. And we're going to see the championship won here, but it'll give him a chance to get that medal.
Good race at the top of the fleet, but I think Ladha has this now. He's got the experience and the skill to stay ahead of Pesch and Bird.
Yeah, he's soaking real low here, making sure he's got no vulnerabilities, not opening himself up.
Brazil about to come around the windward mark here. He has a comfortable lead, not huge by any means, but comfortable lead over Austria. So as long as he keeps this race clean and simple, he'll win this championship. Good for him.
All right, let's scoot on into the finish and get them all finishing.
So Pesch and Bird jibed early, Ladha jibing late at the boundary. Let's see if Pesch and Bird can soak down low and Ladha and affect his breeze. I don't think they'll be able to, but that's definitely what they're trying to do.
Brazilians just holding straight as well. Everyone's sailing real low angles here, nicely balanced. Just having that speed at low angle is such a dominant strategy in the 49ers. If you can do it, it puts you in the best positions, and all these guys are becoming masters of it, especially our race winner here, Jon Ladha, coming in for his 2nd win in a row.
Pesch and Bird on starboard tack, but I don't think they're anywhere near enough to engage Ladha.
And here we are in for the race win. Jon Ladha, happy with that, 2nd win in a row. And here are the Brazilians. They pull off this jibe and cross the Austrians. That'll be their title to claim. The Austrians are very close, but they'll be on starboard.
I think the Brazilians will have this. It'll be close, but they'll have it. They're working hard to get through.
They had a little trouble getting their battens popped, and that's it for the championship. Let's go catch up with them. All right. Hey. North American champions, 2013. Bit exhausted from all the boat work. Andre, Francisco, how are you doing? Is your back okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just hit him.
Nice work, guys. 2013 North American champions. That's the 2nd title in a row for you guys. South American championships as well. What do you have to say for yourselves?
It's unbelievable. It's good feeling to be winning the first 2 events we did together, and yeah, it was a good week.
Okay, here we are, 2013 champions. Watch out, you're bearing off. So you were saying this is you've won the first 2 regattas you've done as a team.
Yeah.
What's the next step for this beautiful team here?
We just are improving every day we sail together, and it's good. We are happy to be here in Miami, and the racing has been good the last couple of days, and just enjoying.
Very tricky conditions all weekend.
Yeah.
You've shown yourselves having tremendous boat speed, even up and down in the shifts. You've managed to keep your patience. Tell me, Andre, what's your strategy for that?
I'm happy to have Francisco with me. It's a very good feeling sailing with him, and we are very happy for this week.
Okay.
We have good luck too, because it was very difficult, and sometimes having good luck helps a lot.
Congratulations, guys. We'll see you for Miami OCR, and we're going to go catch up and see who wins the silver medal.
We'll see you at the prize giving.
See you next week.